The highlight of the weekend's racing was undoubtedly the match racing event run by the Royal Thames Yacht Club. 9 Farr 45s entered for the David Deal Trophy, and they were treated to some great racing in perfect conditions. On Saturday, the race committee banged off 36 starts in 9 flights for the first day's round-robin series. With the course set under the North Shore off Leon Solent, the crews were treated to a series of rapid-fire matches set around a short windward-lured match racing course that tested crew work and match racing tactics to the limit. The first day saw a steep learning curve for most of the crews, but by day 2 everyone had stepped up their game, and the racing was great to watch and hectic to film. At the end of Saturday's round robins, Werewolf was on top with a 7-1 scoreline, having lost only to Alice 2. Atomic held second place on 6-2, having lost to Werewolf and Espresso Martini, while Alice 2 held third with a 5-3 scoreline. She'd lost to Atomic, Espresso Martini and Freddie Freeloader. Sunday brought a bit more wind to test the crews, and the racing was fantastic. The racing format shifted to a ladder tournament, with the boats seeded for the first round based on their round-robin scores. In the first 3 rounds, Atomic beat Alice 2, but both lost to Werewolf, which was proving to be the dominant boat. And so it came to a final round, and as it turned out, all the flights were to be decided at the starts. The first pair, Exabyte 4 and Rebel, were fighting for 7th and 8th, but Rebel clinched the start while Exabyte was caught over and had to return while Rebel sailed away to take the win. The second pair, Fortis XL and Espresso Martini, were battling for 5th and 6th, but again it was decided at the start, as Fortis took them both over the line early. Fortis was able to recross and restart sooner than Espresso, and she went on to take the win and 5th place overall. Freddie Freeloader and Alice 2 were next away, with 3rd and 4th at stake. Alice 2 took the start and was in control, and she went on to take the win, and with it the 3rd place on the podium. That just left 1st and 2nd to be decided in a final battle between Werewolf and Atomic. Both boats came together and sailed each other above the line, with 2 minutes still to go. Werewolf successfully held Atomic above the line before turning to lead back to start. Both boats hoisted spinnakers to get back, but Atomic's went up with a twist, and the match was decided then and there. To rub salt in the wound, Werewolf rounded the pin and immediately tacked to starboard, trapping Atomic again, which had surprisingly elected to go for the same end as Werewolf, rather than trying to get some separation. From then on the match was over, as Werewolf led Atomic around the 2 laps and sailed triumphantly across the finishing line with a near-perfect score for the series. From the smiles on the faces of owners and crews, this was a superbly successful event, which hopefully will be repeated next year, if not before.
Well, that's it for this week. Join us next week for news from Rorke's IRC Nationals, plus the Etchells Southern Area Championship and the next round of the Red Funnel Cows Keelboat Series. See you then.